I don't quite have the time in this period of life to actually record a ranked game. I need to be locked in for it. I need to focus. It takes more time to edit the video and to fully FPS. As I said, it takes more time to edit the video and other stuff. So I'm just gonna full clear a few more games, which is way more easier for me to film and to edit and to post and to all that. I agree it's gonna be less entertaining, but I hope I'll match up for it with my speech about what I want to talk today. So this video is gonna be titled something like "Practice Makes Perfect." How to reach the best version of yourself to the eyes of a dreamer or some shit like that. And what I want to say first is that in these past couple of months, my life changed drastically. Like, through the things I eat, the actions I do, the beliefs I have, and the people I see, they all took a drastic change. Hope mostly for the better, but something that did happen. So I think what I want to say first, and it's actually the third time I'm talking about this, just the grand subject of love, because school started again. My free time is as low as ever, I'd dare say, and it's kind of a problem that I met two girls, classmates, that I'm worried I'm starting to catch feelings for them, which is not ideal, because if you remember, I said last time that I believe love holds you back when not treated carefully in the process of becoming someone great. 3:30, that's terrible. And that want to also practice farming undertown. Yeah, because okay, this is the first one. On to the second. As I was saying, a few years ago I was in love and I wanted to also achieve my dream, and something stuck inside my head. That was, I was pursuing one of them. I know that I couldn't fully pursue both of them. I've talked about this in two other videos. I'm not gonna go extremely over it. If I remember, I'll put a link in the description to those two videos. But TLDR, I've said that I can't fully focus on one of them without neglecting the other. I didn't want to do that to myself or to another person. So I just said, okay, I'm not gonna deactivate videos. I just said I'm not gonna pursue a relationship until I achieve my dream. But started catching feelings, which I don't believe is a bad thing, but it certainly not helps now. And it also comes into, like, I don't know, some sort of, it collides, I think. It interacts for sure with another belief I recently had, which is my faith, and how a few months ago I discovered the beauty of the single greatest man that lived on this earth, which is Jesus of Nazareth, who you've probably heard of, in case you were literally living under a rock, that he was the greatest man to ever live. He did the impossible, which is to die for your enemy and to save him as well. He did many great things, and I'm not gonna go over that now, because I think I should have put the second point into queue to make it faster. Because I realized how like beautiful life becomes if you live in accordance to what he says. Most importantly, if you know him. Like, just knowing the greatest man and getting to know him, and you will find out that he will get to know you as well, because he already knows you. You just need to know him as well in order to know that he knows you and loves you. So one of the things that he said is to forfeit all, is to like deny ourselves, pick up our cross and follow him, which is beautiful in its way. But it also means 332, it's even worse. I mean, I was expecting it to be worse than Diego, because it also means to leave every single one of our worries into his hands, and the hands of the Father, of course. So it comes to a point in which, you know, you have to ask him for basically everything, which is nice, because he will give you an answer for basically everything. And one of those things is love. And so as I was saying, he said, but still says, of course, to leave everything into him, which includes love. So now I'm at a really weird point in which I'm wondering if I should pursue a relationship with either of these girls or not. I believe no, because I heard somewhere that if you fall in love with a woman and then with another woman, you should pick the second woman, because if you truly love the first one, you wouldn't have fallen in love with the second one. Which then makes me think, if I truly loved the second one, then wouldn't I have fallen out of love with the first one? So now I'm confused with this. I also know that in order for it to be a successful relationship, it needs to have Jesus at its core. I should have went here. I don't know what I did. And that's that. Okay. And I need to find someone that loves him more than I do, more than she loves me, and I need to become someone that loves him more than I would love her. And now I don't know if these two girls are religious. I have the feeling that they are, but I'm not sure. They're both from my school. In case by some sort of divine intervention, someone that I personally know sees this. Either way, and I believe that at least one of them is the right person. I didn't upgrade E and I spammed it. At least one of them is the right person. But I think that right now I am not the right person. Which would be fitting, I guess. So, yeah. I'm trying to work on becoming the right person in order so I can improve, strengthen my faith. My dream also changed a lot based on what I read I started reading the Bible. Okay, this is the best and it was terrible. How did I not? Okay, that would have been a terrible gang. And it's not just to... So initially it was to become rich using this channel and my league skills. Become rich and then get to help my friends and people all over the world. I don't have this for Zach, and now it is to try to do that, but after I get popular, famous, or rich, or whatever, to tell people about the greatness of Jesus of Nazareth. And also, side note of the beauty of One Piece, because I think the greatest one, no, I think top 3 greatest realizations I've had this year are that One Piece is a book that is inspired by the Bible at its core. It's, if you make some connections, I'm not gonna talk about them because I'm sure I cannot talk about them. If you make some connections, it all falls into place and makes sense. And it was when I saw another clip, an edit of Whitebeard saying the One Piece is real, and then it clicked. It doesn't mean that. It didn't mean. It wasn't. Holy fuck! I can't talk. It wasn't something addressed to the people of One Piece, of the One Piece world, the pirates and dreamers and whatnot from the marines and other stuff. It was for us, for real people, that the story from which this is inspired from is real. It's not just, of course, you don't have the rubber boy, but you have all the other things which make it real. And okay, it happened again. And why did I smite that? It's such a late clear as well. I think I'm gonna do another one on Stack. Like, I cannot reach with no E. Like, it's 350. Yeah, I'm gonna do one more. And I believe that it will affect how my personality and my being changes from now on. I'll soon enter the second stage of my plan, which will for sure make me be hated by a lot of people. But I think that's the point, because if you try to be loved by the world, you will not live in accordance to what your Lord said. And I'm sure that's a bad thing, because he is more important than anything, for he is everything. And so I will lose, probably, hopefully, I mean not hopefully, but I will lose some friends and some opinions, but what I gain if I lose the love of the Lord? And in a way, as some sort of conclusion, I say that there are many things in life which you can do in order to become better, and I miss my W. First one would be to hit your W, and it can be to train, to pray, to study, everything. Look, I am a guy that wanted to do everything. I want to get better at video games, to get high grades. I study both school subjects and league game theories, videos, how to be a better person, how to fall in relationships, how to play chess, how to become more muscular, how to live in accordance to what the Lord said, how to eat healthy, how to cook, how to draw, how to think, how to create, how to say, how to speak, how to love. And it can be hard at times. It for sure is hard at times. But it's also so rewarding to know that you are becoming right in the right way, because I think that's what I lack. I knew I was becoming right, but not in the right way. And I think that is what is gonna help you. For